What is Lord of the Mysteries? If you're anything like me, in recent times you've been recommended a lot of videos about Lord of the Mysteries without ever having had heard of it before, or reading about it, or anything of the sort. So what exactly is Lord of the Mysteries, and what has people so excited about it? Lord of the Mysteries, or LOTM as it's often referred to online, is a Western fantasy web novel written by a Chinese author. Now, I'll go over what happens in roughly the first 10 chapters of the web novel. However, I want to preface this with the fact that I am no expert on this novel at all. I have just started reading it myself. I am not very far along at all. So, all of that being said, you've waited long enough, let's get right into it. The story begins with Zhu Mingru, an ordinary young man from Earth who finds himself reincarnated in a different world as Klein Moretti. Klein comes to this world after doing a luck enhancement ritual, as he had been having a string of bad luck recently, but instead of giving him better luck, it sends him to this new world. When he wakes up in this new world, he realizes he has a gunshot wound to the head. What is happening here? The novel does a phenomenal job of world building. Even this early on, it spends times on things that feel trivial but really flesh out the world. You get the names of the royal families, the events the royal family holds, the name of the prime minister, the party he runs in, for God's sake. Within the first 10 chapters, you get the setting of this world, which seems to be based on Victorian-era London. The novel has many Lovecraftian horror elements, godlike beings and forbidden knowledge being almost central themes. It reminds me in many ways of the game Bloodborne, if any of you have played it. Klein attempts the luck enhancement ritual again to try to go back to his world, but instead of sending him home, Klein enters a different plane of existence altogether. And we meet some other people for the first time, a ship captain by the name of Alger and a noble lady by the name of Audrey. And the novel clearly shows us they will be important characters, as after meeting with Klein, who in this dimension has taken to calling himself the Fool, as he was shown tarot cards earlier in this world which he recognized from his home world, and figured they must be of some significance if they're constant between two worlds. This new world, known as the World of the Gods, is filled with mysticism and supernatural powers, which are controlled through a system of potion consumption and ritualistic ceremonies. Klein discovers that the world operates on a complex hierarchy of mystical paths known as sequences. Each sequence grants its users specific abilities, but also comes with risks and side effects. To gain more power, one must advance to the higher sequences by consuming progressively more potent and rare potions. So tell me, will you be checking out Lord of the Mysteries? It is a long read. I have a part of a mind to do a live read through on stream because it's long and it might be fun. I do want to state again that I am no expert at all, so a lot of what I said could be changed as I read further into it. That being said, I do want to say I am beginning to understand why people like this web novel so much. It's clear, even this early on, the author wants to create a really fleshed out world. Anyway, thank you for listening, and if you made it all the way to the end, consider subscribing, and let me know in the comments if you'll be checking out Lord of the Mysteries. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. See ya!